Assalamualaikum seniors. This is a very special week for us. I know the staff is so excited to have well, not all, but a lot of the students come back. Um, Honestly, the halls were very empty the last few weeks, and it was just weird not seeing, students kind of come in. I know the teachers were, they were sad that their classrooms were empty and stuff like that. So everybody's so excited to see students in the hallways, back at it again, alhamdulillah. So welcome back for those of you who are back, and for those of you who are still distance learning. Um, Hopefully, inshallah, you're hanging in there tight online. All right, so just want to give you an update on what's different. Um, Obviously, this is going to be implemented starting this week. So first of all, let's talk about a Google site that I'm launching for you guys. I understand that with COVID and me not having you guys right in front of me poses challenges for both you and for me. And so with the college application process, um, I definitely have a lot to say. And since you guys are on Zoom kind of all day, just don't want you guys to miss out on any of it. So what did I do? This weekend, I went on ahead and created a Google site just for you guys. Let me share my screen. Okay. So here it is, guys. The first ever BHA College Guidance Student Portal. Way! On here, you're going to find all kinds of stuff. So obviously on the left-hand side, you have your menu. I covered all kinds of topics such as BHA Virtual, dual credit questions, AP questions, college applications, now beyond tutorials. Then I have different tabs for the seniors, juniors, and the sophomores. Now, I will tell you in advance that this is not completely done. I'm constantly adding to it. So you're going to see some pockets are empty or it's missing some stuff. Um, don't worry about it. Inshallah, we're going to keep adding to it. I'm also going to have a tab over here where you can actually suggest topics for me to put up on here. Okay. So if you go through here and you're like, I wish we had information on this, you just fill out the form that will be linked here. And then you can go ahead, inshallah, request it, and then I'll do my best to get that up in a timely manner, inshallah. Okay. So welcome to BHA's guidance department. These are our office hours. These are different. So pay attention. On our door outside, it does say stop. Do you have an appointment? If you have an appointment, then knock on the door, please. If you don't have an appointment, then make an appointment. Why are we doing this? Well, we're changing our office hours, so it has to be by appointment only. Okay? Please don't just walk into our office door. And these are preventive, safety measures that we have to take just to make sure social distancing is happening correctly, properly, and everybody's needs are being met, inshallah. Okay? So make an appointment if you want to see us. Now, during lunch recess, this is the time where I'm going to meet with online students only, right? If you're an online student, you're at home, you can set your lunch recess appointments, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. If you are coming to school in person, then you can come to our after school hours, inshallah. Now, I know some of you guys get done a little bit earlier than others. Hopefully, there'll be some appointment slots in there for you to grab. Okay, then where is advisory? You can always show up on advisory if you ever want assistance. My 12A class is online only. If you're in 12B and you need to talk to Ms. Manaz, or you need a little bit help with your college applications, hop on with the 12A students. You're free anyways, right? So now the question is, Ms. Manaz, how do we reach you? So there's a few ways. You can email guidance@bhaprep.org. The nice thing about emailing this is your email will go to both me and to Ms. Fariha, and whoever inshallah sees the email first and is able to help you, they'll be the ones to respond. Okay. If you have any questions about BHA Virtual, you can also email Ms. Fariha, inshallah. If you want to book an appointment, then you can either use the QR scanner code that's outside our door, or you can come down here where it says book an appointment to see a counselor. So click on here. Fun, fun, fun. Now, instead of emailing me and waiting for me to respond and setting up an appointment, I can imagine that getting a little, you know, time consuming. So this is my online scheduler. So let's say if you want to meet today, you got all these slots you can choose from. Okay, and every day it's going to be different. Um, you'll see different times for every day, inshallah. All right, so once you pick a spot, let's say I want to meet with Miss Minaz on Wednesday at 9 a.m. Put your name, you put your email, and then here, please write down roughly what you want to talk about. Okay, you don't have to put it in details. You can just say my issues with my dual credit schedule or the college application like essay, stuff like that. So go ahead and book it. But these are 5-minute meetings, okay? And this one in particular says it's in person. So make sure you're scheduling the right one, whether it's in person or if it's online. If it says 5 minutes, you got to stick to the 5 minutes, okay? There'll be other appointments that'll be a little bit longer, like I'll have 15-minute booking slots, and then I'll have some that are a little bit longer than that, okay? So go ahead and stick it on there, then you'll be on my calendar. You don't really need a confirmation from me. You'll get it through Calendly, and then we just show up at the same time on my Zoom page. Okay, so now when Miss Manaz says, all right, guys, turn in your forms. Of course, you can always email me, but this is a little bit of a better place to do it right here. It's the college guidance file uploader. So whatever it is that you want to do, you just come over here. It's going to open up this portal, put your first, last name, what kind of form is it, and you upload your file, and then that's it. Easy peasy. Hit submit. Okay, so now you've seen my booking page, you've seen the file uploader page. Okay, so that's it for the home screen. Now let's walk through some of this right here. Again, disclaimer, this is not completely finished. So BHA seniors, when you click on that, I do have the orientation material on here. Okay, I've got the video, I've got the gown order form. If you haven't filled this out, please do it. Put your name, your height, and your weight. Click submit. You can even do it directly on this page and it'll be done. All right, the answers to this are completely confidential. Nobody at BHA is going to see it. It's going to go directly to Balfour so that they can make sure they get the right gown size for you. Over here is your graduation form that you are supposed to fill out. Okay, it is a fillable form, so when you click on it, you should be able to fill out, all of these. Senior contract, if you have not submitted a senior contract, please go ahead and do so. So right here, the fees are $300, and you'll have to pay that at the finance office. Okay, then there's the advisory waiver form we talked about. If you're not planning on coming to advisory, I need this waiver form from you with your signature and a parent signature on here. All right, this is so that I don't bug you, so that your parents know, hey, my son or daughter does not need a counselor to help them through the process. For whatever reason, maybe you have a private person helping you, maybe you have a sibling helping you, or maybe you're just planning on transferring. So in any of those cases, please fill out that waiver form, all right? So that's it for now under the BHA Seniors group. When you go to Naviance tutorials, people ask me so many times, how do you do this on Naviance or that on Naviance? Well, I created a page just for Naviance tutorials. So here we talk about what is Naviance. Here's a nice video tour that you can click on. It'll probably tell you a ton of stuff that maybe you may have missed, maybe you don't remember. So you can go ahead and watch that. When you log in, if it's your first time, here's some information here. If you forget your password, I've got a tutorial right there. Now, what's in Naviance? This right here is pretty cool. It explains every single tab in Naviance. Pretty cool document that Naviance put out there. Okay, so here, for example, this is your home page. This is what it looks like. Well, you see how every box expands on that, right? Pretty cool resource right there. Then we talk about the curriculum. What's in the curriculum if you're curious. If we're not going to cover all of this curriculum, we're going to focus mostly on college applications. But if you are interested in doing it, you are more than welcome to do it. It's only going to help you, not hurt you, inshallah. Now, test prep in Naviance, there is SAT, ACT test prep in Naviance that is included in your tuition. Please make the most of it. Right here, there's a quick guide on how to access it, get on it, and here there are some tips on how to study. So now, what does the ACT course content include? All of this. That's insane. That's an insane amount of stuff that's included. SAT, same thing. What is it all including? All of this. Alhamdulillah. Right? So that's it for the Naviance tutorials. I'm going to be adding more things like how to request things on Naviance. I do have that coming, inshallah, pretty soon. When you click on college applications, over here, let's wait for these pieces to load up. But right here is the packet for counselor recommendation. If you need, or if your university requires a counselor recommendation and you have to request it, then please, please, please fill out this form. Without it, the letters end up being, mediocre. But when I get this information, it helps tremendously. So you're just going to read it. You're going to fill this information out through here. You don't really have to print it because it's a fillable form. Then there's some prompts that you have to answer. And I actually have some prompts that I need your parents to answer. And I use the parent insight all the time on these. Okay. So in going through, this one here says college apps and Naviance. This is a video series that includes all 6 of these topics right here. Okay, and university admissions and application sites. This was fun to make, I'm not gonna lie. Any one of these buttons you click on, it'll take you to their admissions site. So if you want to apply to Texas Tech, there it is. You click on Texas Tech, and it'll take you straight to the admissions page right here. Nice, huh? So yeah, I had a lot of fun putting this together. Over in AP, we're gonna have the AP handbook up here pretty soon. For dual credit, if you need to search for classes for whatever reason, you can click on this button. If you need a map for Richland campus, right here. If you want to see the calendar, the Dallas College calendar for this school year, it's right here, right? It tells you when the semester is ending, things like that. Then there's what's the difference between eConnect and eCampus. It'll take you to the actual websites. The drop form is on here, and the enrollment form is up here. Okay. Now over here, there's 3 things. This is Richland created a welcome packet for dual credit students. It's here. You probably want to read through it. Over here, virtual student resources. This is pretty cool. This is included in your, in your admission to Dallas College. So when you click on that, this is all available to you, all of it. So career resources and jobs, even counseling. If you're somebody that needs counseling, you get free counseling as a student at Richland campus. So y'all inshallah, try to make use of this if you can. Then over here, we have the tutoring services. That's at Dallas College. They have a tutoring service for almost every subject there. So if you're struggling in a dual credit class, no excuses. Go for tutoring. So of course, even with this, I'll continuously be adding to it, inshallah. Okay. So we talked about our office hours. We talked about our Google site. We talked about our forms that are due, and our advisory class. And that's it. If y'all have any questions, you know where to find me. Just kidding. There are a few more items I want to talk about. So number 1 is ranking. So just to kind of re-explain to everybody how ranking works, we need to account for every single student, every single grade from 9th grade until the end of 11th grade. Okay, that's a lot of grades. How many classes have you taken since 9th grade? That's a lot. So alhamdulillah, for those of you who have kind of been at BHA, it's been a straightforward process. Your transcript is updated. For the students that are coming from different schools or they had transferred at some point, that's taking, that takes extra time. The other one is getting everybody's dual credit grades in. That definitely takes extra time. So I'm still waiting on some students to get some grades in. Um, and as soon as all that's done, you should be getting your ranking, inshallah. I know I told you guys Monday, not realizing Monday was a holiday. And then some of you probably woke up today and you're like, today's the day for ranking. What? Today's not the day for ranking. Inshallah, we're going to have it to you by this week. Inshallah, if we can get cooperation from everybody to get everybody's grades in and whatnot. Okay. So if you are somebody that's out there that hasn't reached out to me to give me your grades or your eConnect login information, you have people waiting. So let's make that a priority, inshallah, today and tomorrow, so we can get that ranking out Thursday and Friday. Okay, inshallah. So that's it for now. You guys take care, and I'll be seeing 12B on Thursday morning. Assalamu alaikum.